When we last left off in the world of Tungra, our party members, Lunarion, Coil, and Sprocket, made their way into Serpent's Embrace on a suicide mission, one of Lunarion's destiny, to become the ruler of Serpent's Embrace and lead his people to protect and restore the planet, the moon world that they all do love. After partaking of the Serpent House ritual and declaring Kor as his consort, Lunarion then anointed Sprocket as the head of his military forces before the party members then set off for bed. The three of them, now deeply entrenched within something that they may not truly understand that they have gotten themselves into. North Primrose is not a gentle land. Its jungles breathe heat and old magic. Its coast lined with drowned ruins, and within it, the Serpent's Embrace and the city of Sarthka, the once beating heart of the former Yuan-Ti Dominion, now transformed. The streets no longer crawling with hybrids and hollowed-eyed zealots. Instead, they shimmer with the presence of the Allura, the exalted, freed from the binds of Gavriel's monstrous reincarnation. Where there once were tales and degradation, now there is grace. Where there once was punishment, now there is choice. And that terrifies everyone. Because the world does not know what the Allura are just yet. And neither do they. I need you all to roll a survival check, please.
$19.
Finn.
We're gonna wait for Sprocket to roll.
Sprocket got 16.
There it is.
Okay. Lunarion, you are the first to wake within your chambers. A bit unfitting for your current glorious self. This kingdom, at some point during this crusade of yours, could use a bit of a touching up. Probably get rid of some of the vines. The snakes are nice, but there are a lot of them. We need to usher in the new. As you awake, you hear a knock on the chamber doors.
Do come in.
Entering is the new form of the Arch Preceptor Sathrix Corthan as he enters and he says, Lord, my king, I
Speak.
come to you.
What is it?
It is time for the selection of your god. We have brought forth the greatest warriors in all of the kingdom. 15 men and 15 women, ready to serve and die. Would you like me to bring them forth?
I would like you to grant bestow my appreciation upon them. But did you not see what transpired yesterday in our activities in the evening time? I have my God, my primary individual, Sprocket. But I do wish to see them so that I can fill the rest of the slots. Bring them in.
Yes, my king, and I want to be clear, these are merely meant to supplement Sprocket's might. They will serve under his rule. Would you like me to grab your wife? And perhaps would you like the general to examine them himself?
My wife had to step away and have a conversation, it appears. Let her dally in her things. Please, just bring them in.
Alrighty, as entering in to the chambers, you see a decent spread of about 30 individuals, various Aloran height, so between about 6 foot to like 7'5", 6 foot on the short end for the women. As they all file in, the men align themselves in front in the sort of parallel to the women who align themselves behind them. As they all turn in strict military unison. The Arch Preceptor approaches them and he says, "Announce your names." As the king approaches, he will examine each of you. My king, your selection.
How many do I select, Preceptor?
As many as you shall see fit. It is typical of a powerful noble to perhaps bring all 30 of these fine men and women. But your general has proven himself quite powerful. Perhaps it'd be a bit burdensome. It would slow you down.
You do not choose that for me. Listen, I merely have one question, and those with a suitable answer could be part of my God. Those with a suitable answer in their minds may step forward and answer. Are you ready for the question? I don't hear anyone. What is freedom to you? You have the floor.
You're asking an individual.
I'm asking all of them as a unit, and whoever feels like they have an answer can step up.
Okay. Roll me an intimidation.
All right, we will roll intimidation. Where is it, bro? Is it? Oh, there it goes. We rolling that bad boy. 13.
Okay.
I swear for God, if you make it seem like I'm not intimidated, it's like, no, just play. Go ahead.
As a very pale Aloran steps forward, his body appears smaller in frame in comparison to the others. A bit frail from the onset, but you're wise enough to understand, and you've, at this point, been around long enough to know that looks can be very deceiving in the world of Tungra. But as he steps forward, he says, "Sarun Deepshed, my king, freedom is serving my people."
You said your name is Sarun.
Yes, my king.
I appreciate your answer. Now, please step back in line. Are there any other answers? Or does Sarun speak for you all?
They stomp their feet.
So does that mean that Sarun speaks for you all? Does no one have a mind of their own?
Hey,
Speak, damn you!
roll me a perception here.
At an 11.
Okay. As you look out, you catch brief moments where the veil of professionalism breaks. Typically or standardly, they all seem to stare off into the same point, off into some deep distance, well past where you are standing before them. But every so often, you'll catch a eyeball or two glance side to side, seeing if someone is moving forward. Yet, no one does.
You there, as I point to the 14th male standing in line. You step forward. What is freedom to you? I do not have all day.
Freedom is serving the Owanti.
Step back in line. You. I point to the 8th woman down the line. You step forward. What is freedom to you?
Safira Zin. Freedom is serving the Owanti.
Step back in line. Is this all you know? Is this all you have been taught? Then I shall bestow an answer upon you all. Freedom is ridding yourselves of the lies and the indoctrinations and the dogmas of the gods. Do you understand me?
Yes, my king, as they all say in unison.
Who is strongest among you? Physically.
Once more, Sarun steps forward.
This small individual here is the strongest among you.
I am Sarun,
Sarun.
Deep Shed, my king.
And what have you done, Sarun, to earn the trust and the loyalty
Sarun was born
of
without
your peers
scales,
here?
my king. I have lived my entire life in danger of death, without the protection of those that were born with. And yet here I stand.
If you are to be my god, you understand that nothing comes for you but death. Do you fear death, Sarun?
I am death, my king.
Do your men fear death, Sarun?
We are the bringers of death, my king.
Then you are all my god. Preceptor, any other questions this morning?
There are some duties that we must attend to, king. Of course. There is the selection of the Queen's Guard.
She will do that on her own, or do I need to select that for her?
They must be approved by the king. We can not trust a
Bring them in.
woman's intuition and defense.
My wife could kill every member of my guard handedly. Trust me, she is unlike any queen ever seen in Serpent's Embrace before. Bring forth the selection. I shall choose.
As another group of women approach, the men sort of file out. And in their stead, 7 more women come, so the remaining have all left. And before you are a pristine selection of female soldiers. Very tall Alorans. Their bodies a bit ambiguous due to muscle tone and stature itself. As they all step forward, their gaze to the floor in front of you. The Arch Preceptor says, "My king, these are the finest female defenders that we have to offer, picked specifically for their loyalty and their tradesmanship. Every queen is not only a consort to her king, but she is a diplomat, a representative of our nation."
Who is the strongest among you? Step forward, please. No answer. So you are all equally as strong.
As they all appear to, with their silence, be in agreement.
Fine. As I pace back and forth, not looking at them, I sort of am scratching my head a bit. What are they doing as I pace back and forth? As I'm scratching my head and sort of mumbling to myself.
Roll me a perception check here.
Uh, 14.
Okay. With that 14, it appears like all of these candidates are similar. But as you gaze upon their faces, each of them does bear a sense of restraint. Almost
I wish for you all.
stage fright a bit.
Go ahead. All right. I wish for you all to turn around and take 5 paces forward.
As they
And as they do that, I want to use a major image to summon Korra right in front of me. But I want it to be like there should be a door nearby. Like I want it to be like actually outside of the door, and she sort of opens the door and she walks in front of me. The major image, and I'm going to use a spell slot for that.
Okay. As what would appear to be the queen walks into what is like sort of like this foyer area outside of your chambers.
Absolutely. And they can't see her because they're turned the other direction, correct?
Yep.
And I want the major image of Korra to say this. Astro, are you ready? Just repeat after me, okay?
Okay.
My dear Queen's Guard, do not turn around.
My dear Queen's Guard, do not turn around.
But you will prove your might right here, right now.
But you will prove your might right here, right now.
All right, love. Take 10 steps forward. As the major image takes 10 steps forward, and I raise my staff. I sort of, between me pacing back and forth, I sort of went and grabbed my staff as I turned them, as I raise my staff, and I start to wind up a moonlight beam right at the major image of Korra, which is right in their direction. And I say, all right, turn around, Queen's God. As I start to sort of power it up, and the room is sort of being enveloped with wind and light as I'm powering up this moonlight beam, as I'm about to shoot the queen directly, which would inevitably hit them as well, as it would pierce right past the queen and hit them as well. What are they doing?
Give me a performance here, and I'm gonna roll a d6.
All right, I got a nat 20. That motherfucking light beam is going crazy. Sorry, as I'm winding it up.
Okay. As you begin to wind up, there is a single female that steps forward. She is not immediately the one you would suspect, but as she jumps into the major image and falls through what it would be, she sort of falls onto the ground. And as she turns her face towards you, you can see a look about her. Her eyes, her pupils dilated. She's locked in. As her heart, you can see her breathing, but she's still. And realizing that this was some sort of test, she gets herself up, stands up. She walks through the image of the queen back towards the place where she was standing previously.
And what were the other women doing?
They reacted later. So as she jumps forward,
But they reacted.
yes, they did react, but they were slower to react.
That's fine. You there. Step forward. As I point to the girl that the woman who reacted first. What is her age, her stature? Does she look younger, older? Like, does she look like a child, like teenager, like she's newer, like a rookie, or what?
She does look younger. She's not the youngest looking. She's on the younger side of the seven that are here, and she has of course, she has white hair like all of the others. Similar facial features, but she has a softer face. So while many of the lore have sort of these very defined bone structures, she has a much softer structure to her face.
Understood. As I look at them, as I say, you all performed well in that test. You all will be a part of the Queen's Guard, but you there, as I wave the others to leave, I appreciate you all for coming. I wish for you to stay for a brief moment. No, I will say this in front of the rest of the Queen's Guard. You are special, and you will remain with the Queen as often as possible. For your protection will ensure her safety forevermore. Do we have an understanding? Do you hear your king?
Yes, my king. She stands at attention.
What is your name, young one?
Savira Sithketh.
Savira, I ask you, what is freedom to you?
Freedom is death, and the will to take.
Understood. You all are dismissed. Preceptor, are there any more duties I must see myself to?
All right, well, of course, my king. There are several duties that we must attend to. There's, let me see, the scheduler. As he pulls out his scroll. There's the morning reviews. There are several reports. Then they have to talk about the resource allocations of the ledgers, the venom harvest, and of course the food stores. I can't feed all these Lorens by themselves. The distribution between the various clans, trade route issues. The census is due, of course. We have to count how many
I
have
understood. Preceptor, you, once a leader of one of the great houses, I ask you this. Bring forth the other rulers of the other great houses. I wish to have a mini council. We need to have a discussion about what will transpire here in Serpent's Embrace as I depart on missions that are of great importance. In addition to that, fetch my wife and fetch my primary guard, of which I need to bestow a unique title to, Sprocket. And fetch my other follower as well, Oralos. You should remember him. as he was the shadowy one. Please fetch them in my room, or rather, I will meet you in the council hall.
Yes, my king, I will fetch them at once. As they begin to, as he leaves out, give you a brief moment here outside of your chambers. Is there anything you want to do before I gather you all here in the council?
Yeah, I want to wave my hand and try to open up a portal to go to Lizette's workshop.
Go ahead, roll me an Arcana check.
11.
As you wave your, excuse me,
Only in our sessions does my does bro start choking and dying.
as you wave your hands. Sorry about that. The portal does not open.
Peculiar. Fine. As I put my staff on my back, and I sort of walk towards a mirror. I'm sure there's a couple mirrors in this room, and I sort of look at myself, and I reflect on all that has occurred since we returned to Serpent's Embrace, and I ready myself mentally for this next meeting, and sort of cycle through my mind the things that I believe needs to be done, and so I start to pace now towards the hall where we'll be having our meeting.
Okay. As Sprocket, you hear a knock on your chamber door.
Hey, who's that? Probably goes to open the door.
Uh, General, the king has called for us to meet in the council chambers. Are you decent?
Am I decent? Yeah. What that mean?
As he enters in, I've brought. Well, take a look. As he brings you this fine adorned armor set, this serpentine mail armor set, custom built specifically for you. Looks like some sort of heavy armor with a snake helmet, as well as snakes on the shoulders, as like the pauldrons sort of exclude outwards, and the mouth of a large serpent on the belly. And inside, you see flames pouring out down the like the leggings, and then the boots themselves look like poison, like they look like green poison. So it's very, very ornate, heavy armor set.
Hey man, what's this bullshit, man?
It's
Hey, how, how
armor.
much
It's supposed
how
to be.
much gold I what, how much gold I can give him this?
Gold. This is once of a kind, General. This is made custom. We worked all night to put this together, or to resize it for you. Do you not like it?
One of a kind, so that means it's like worth a lot of 15. Um, Did a good job. As Frankie puts that in his bag of holding. And you said we need to go somewhere.
Yes, the king has called us all to the council chambers. We need to retrieve the
Okay.
queen. It is customary of you to escort her.
Oh, yeah, it's customary. Okay. Hey, can y'all make me y'all can make some more of that stuff?
Stuff, Lord.
Yeah, more of that armor. I'm gonna need more sets because battle worn and stuff. You know what I mean?
But your lordliness, we had to call up several favors to gather this much material. To it would take some time, but it can be done, sir.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, call up more favors. All right, let's go.
Yes, I will call up more favors as you guys make your way over to the Queen Ziggurat, which is directly across from the King Ziggurat, where the council chambers are. As you make your way up to the doorway, Sprocket, you see the large circular door with various motifs upon it. What would you like to do?
He wants to keep walking forward because none of this looks interesting to him.
Are you gonna open? You're at the door. You're at Cora's door. You gonna open up?
Oh, yeah, you can open the door. Yeah.
Okay. As you're not gonna knock. You're just gonna open it.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hey,
Cora,
man.
as you
Just
as you are just sort of cracking open your eyes, Sprocket enters in. Go ahead, Sprocket.
hey, Cora, get up. You decent.
Sprocket, what the hell? What are you doing? When did you knock? I could have been indecent. Yeah, I guess that answered your question. Yes, I am decent.
All right. Get up. We got customary customs to do.
What's going on? You mean customary? Like, what's going on?
I, damn, we got customary customs. And I got some cool armor. So come on.
All right, all right. I thought with the rushing, as she gets up, and because she's already dressed, I guess. So, unless is she not, she just put on her armor and everything, or whatever they gave her, and she follows Sprocket out.
All right.
Hey, so Cora, did y'all do it already?
Do what? Do what? Sprocket.
Nothing? All right, come on, let's go. As we begin to walk
Yes, sir.
out the room.
All right. As you guys approach the council chambers, with the high preceptor, you guys approach Cora, who you would recognize to be your matron general, Sathketh, your personal guard. She seems to be having a strong discussion with what appears to be some sort of young recruit who is claiming to be the new queen's god. She says, "My queen has no need for a god. She does not need gods. She needs certainty. And I've been with her since she is made queen. I will speak with the king myself."
Oh, morning, Sakev.
"My queen," as she takes a quick bow and adjusts herself and gets in order. You see the other lady sort of just looks over. She's very informal. She says, "This one claims she has been chosen by the king to be your god. She must be an imposter."
Oh, is she now? What is your name? If you don't mind asking me, asking, young warrior.
"I'm Shiviva Sirketh, and the king selected me personally. He even said I was special."
Well, that's all that needs to be, said. If the king says it, you know, I trust his judgment. So I look forward for great things from you, Saketh.
But my queen.
Do you doubt your king? And do
No,
you doubt
no,
my
of course
judgment
not, my
back in
queen.
here? Great. And relax a little bit. It's the morning. And like I said, I trusted Keth. She must have did something that caught Lunarion's eye.
Yes, my queen.
Also, this is Sprocket. Is the head of the guards.
Yeah, what's up?
Hello, General Sprocket. They have many talk about you in the barracks. You put quite a beating on that one, yes?
Yeah, I killed it.
Yes, he was brought back, of course, with the magics and the powers of our people, but there was quite a showing. Perhaps one day me and you can share a duel.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
Uh, what? What is this that's been y'all talking about? Like Sprocket killed somebody last night?
No, and I'll be eating some chicken.
Right. Okay.
Corey, you're
Well,
doing a lot of talking. We got customary customs to do. Why are you doing all this talking?
sorry. I just had to go. You know, get to know my people. Some
Yeah,
leader and
yeah,
all now.
Getting all up
But
in
you're
my
right.
business.
And I will not pry into your business, Rocket. Do you feel better now?
That's right. Hey, Cora, we need to go find somewhere I can go sell this the stuff I got though.
Hell, what did you?
Look, would you say that guy's name was a Sakar? Uh, shoot. Let's go do this
So,
customary customs because she prying in my business again.
oh my goodness. All right, let's get going. Customaries and all.
Alrighty, as you all are led to your various seats, Saketh, she says, "My queen, she takes your place right here next to the king, and General of War, you will take the next seat over." As she shows you to your various.
Oh, hey. As she sits down.
As Saketh goes to
Uh,
sit down in the chair next to you, Shavira actually takes that seat. As Saketh looks down, she says, and then she goes to sit on the next chair.
oh, this is gonna be some morning. I can already see.
They got some tension on it.
You can say that again. Uh, hopefully that
You think we
dies
can get them?
down. We all wait. What'd you say?
Look, you think we can get them to like fight each other?
I would not tell them to fight each other, Sprocket, unless it's a sparring. No killing involved. Okay. I don't know what you did last night, but
Huh.
I already don't like the sound of it.
What's their names again?
Ciscast and Sevista. Sevista.
All right. Which one's Savista?
The one that didn't take the seat. Oh, here. Wait,
No,
did
I
I
mean
just
like
roll salt
point,
bone?
point, point to her.
Oh, as I, I guess I point to Sevista.
Froggy goes over to Savista and like try to whisper in her ear, like, hey, Saketa talking like mad shit about you, man. Like, I man, she was talking about how she got the seat and all that. I don't know how I feel about that personally.
I have no care for her petty squabbles.
Just gonna let her take the seat from me like that.
Being close to power is not the seat that you pick, General. Just the way you swing your
Yeah, that sounds
sword.
like loser talk right there. I don't know. Let she swing her sword and get you out the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know, man. You know what I'm saying? She got you up out that seat. You ain't even get it.
All right, everyone. Enough. Whatever it is, gaggle. The king will be here at any moment. Somebody plays a quick off-tune note. Everybody stands up around you, so you guys do feel like you should stand up. But Saketh looks at you, Cora, and she says, "No, no, no. The queen does not." As several Aloran armored individuals, the new selected King's Guard, begin to make their way into the council chambers, and following them, Lunarion. As you walk in and you see all of your council members seated across the grand table, your queen and general with an open chair between them.
I sort of walk in and I look at everyone in the room, and as I walk towards my seat, and as I stand in front of my seat and I look around, and then I sit down. I wish to speak to you all. Are there any proper proceedings that must occur before we proceed with the meeting? Am I missing anything, Preceptor?
Well, first, let me check. We will go around and everyone say aye in attendance. Sprocket, General of War.
What?
You're supposed to say I, Sprocket.
Why? Yeah, I guess. I.
Lady Vizier
Don't tell me
Rassis.
what to do no more.
Is she always so brash, my lord? Lady Vizier Rassis. I, Lord Varun Shivani. Oi. Hi, Hierophant. Haksul Cathar. Oi. My queen, Cora.
Uh, um, I am present. I.
And, and I, the Arch Preceptor, am present as well. A couple of announcements to make before I turn things over to the king. Our king has selected all of the candidates of the King's Guard selection to serve under him in a unit to be led by the General Sprocket. Each of these individual men and women were hand selected. I'd see to it that you will find them to be quite useful, sir. My queen, it looks like you've also familiarized yourself with Lady Shavita. She was selected by the king himself to be added to your personal guard. I hope that no
Yes.
previous issues will come between you and Saketh, Shavita, as I take a glance at each other. And lastly, there are several things that we must discuss today. Since we have taken on the new leadership, perhaps it's an opportunity that we can renegotiate some of our trade with various nations. Additionally, my king, I do not mean to get ahead of you, but if your ambitions for Tangra are in fact solid, then perhaps it is time that we bring back the War Council. But I will turn it over to you.
I appreciate you, Preceptor. And yes, I do agree. We will need to bring back the War Council. To be clear, there's much to be done, but I need to unify our understanding of some items that have transpired before I came. You do understand, as I have mentioned, but perhaps I may not have been detailed enough. The world is ending within 27 days, perhaps 26 at this time. As I look around, as I see the numbers above their heads, there are a great many powers that have been bestowed upon me, as you know full well. For unlike any other Lita, any other singular individual that has ever stepped foot in Serpent's Embrace, from the exiled clan, I have relinquished us of our curse. As he looks around for people to sort of like make facial expressions towards that, clap, sort of sob, or like nod their head. Are there any gestures when he says that?
Amongst the council members, you do see a lot of stoicism. Lady Vazira is definitely nodding along.
I can see things, I can feel things, and I can do things unlike anything you have ever seen. For instance, and this remains in this council room, I could see the day that each of you will perish and your souls will rest in Tungra no more. Above your heads, I have the eyes bestowed upon me by the powers of wicked beings to be able to do this. It is such a feat that I wish not to have, but I bear it nonetheless, and I will use it to our benefit to protect each and every one of you as best as I can. The most important things is my clan, my party, and I are on a mission to save the world, to save us. Simultaneously, I am on a mission to renew the world and to relinquish the entire world of the brainwashing of the gods and of the sickness of our virus inside of our souls, just as I have done with Serpent's Embrace. To do this, I have a set list of instructions that must be followed to a T. Preceptor, I need you taking notes, for I need you to follow me every step of the way. It is clear that you have made yourself my hand, and for that I am appreciative. Do you feel my appreciation, preceptor?
Why, of course, my king.
Excellent. I must procure all of the rings of power. We have some already, but we need to find the rest. I know where they are, and I need our best reconnaissance individuals to be sent off to the locations of these rings to gather information and to send this information back to me and my constituents so that we can go and procure these rings so that we can move forward with our plans. That is one thing. The other thing, you sitting here have all been leaders of the great, what is it, 6 houses? 5 houses here in Serpent's Embrace. You will not relinquish your titles. You will still lead in very much similar capacities that you once were. You do not need me here for each and every instance of a political strife or confliction. Instead, you will lead as you once were. But as a unified group, you will share information with one another. You will lead with one another. You will help one another. Do I make myself clear, leaders?
Well, Visira owes House Corthin a large sum due to her inability to maintain the venom trade. What will we do about that, my king?
We will procure new funds as the expansion scales throughout the world. My eyes are set on Felbar. You're familiar, yes, with their fortunes.
Yes, our feelers are quite familiar with their mines. Their vaults are deep and dangerous.
We worry not of danger. Instead, we worry of truth and their understanding of the new world. We will usher in the new world to all lands, am I clear? And in doing this, we will amass a large enough fortune to quell any qualms we have with one another. It is clear that as we look at the treasury, we do not have enough funds to circumvent the issues that you have with one singular house. So we shall let the expansion do it in our stead. Is that clear?
As is the traditions of the War Council, we will abide by. It is clear, my king.
I I want to look into his soul. What do I perceive? Like, is he being honest or truthful, or is he being somewhat like, is he lying and is he harboring negative feelings? Like, what do I sense from his soul as he says this?
Go ahead, give me Arcana here with advantage.
16.
He does have some resentment over the money that is owed to him, but he has some
Do I
questions.
sense anything else? Any
Main
words? Any
concern right now is his main concern right now is what you initially said, the fact that everything's supposed to end in 27 days. So
Okay. I can sense your feelings about what I had said before, about everything ending within 27 days. I do tell you this. I have seen it. It is quite unfortunate, but we will grant a second chance. And because of this, I am doing everything in my power to ensure the protection and preservation of my people. That is why I am here. That is why I took such great chances to become king of my people, to lead us into a certain future. And I need you to trust that. I need you to trust me on the power that I have shown you. Look at your new form. What do you feel? Do you trust your king, preceptor? What do I see now?
he just speaks as it's not a matter of trust, my king. It's a matter of time. 27 days to gather the rings of power. They can be anywhere across Tungra. It is a high undertaking. The UNT have not been able to exert power across this place. We have feelers that could get this information very quickly, yes. In about a day's time, should you provide the locations. But to go and claim, this is something our people have not been blessed enough to do.
Look at your skin. What your people have experienced is nothing like what I will usher in. I have the locations of each and every ring, and I have the power to perch each and every ring. 27 days is more than enough time. In addition to something that my queen and I, and Sprockets and others have to do here in Separate's Embrace, the final thing I must speak to you all about. We need to go into Sehanin's tomb and procure her bow and arrow. And we need a chaperone to show us around so that we can understand how to navigate this location. In our absence, you all will lead. If there are any important decisions that must be made, you please either make them if they do not result in the death of our citizens, or you wait until I return. Preceptor, do you know of a chaperone that could attend to us as we go into Sehanin's tomb?
I almost forgot. The ships are prepared and ready to set sail for the Dedicatus. The journey will take about a day's time to reach the shores and the temple that which you seek. However, there is the matter of your subjects, my king. Quite a long line of your people have gathered here. They will wish to see you as you exit
Yes.
the temple. Mustn't you make time for them to hear out their qualms and their praises?
I will make but a bit of time. But you do understand the necessity beyond my meeting, beyond our quest. 27 days. So I need you, Preceptor, to aid me in expediting this experience for them. Are we in agreement?
Yes, my king, I will do my best.
Are there any questions from anyone else?
I have a
Queen,
question.
do you wish to speak? Ah, yes.
Oh, I do not wish to speak before the queen. Vizira sits back in her chair.
Then, Queen,
Uh, 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 I just want to say, well, I know it's weird for me not being a Lorian or Yuan-Ti, being a your queen, guys, but I'm going to do my best to make sure you guys thrive. I know I'm not one of you, but I'm going to make sure I will take care of you like you are my own. I got my own things, like saving my people, curing my people, and all that jazz. But y'all are very special to me, and I will definitely do my best to protect all of you and protect this kingdom and make sure this kingdom is proper. You know, be a great kingdom. Felwar sounds like an amazing idea to get wealth and bring wealth over here. Hopefully, we can like come up with some negotiations and stuff like that. I want y'all to thrive. Last night, when I heard y'all only have one type of chicken and that's all y'all eat, I think y'all are better than that. Y'all deserve more. I deserve better, and I try to help to get that for you guys. So I'll do my best as queen. I know I haven't been in this position before, so expect some mistakes, but I just hope I can be a great queen for y'all, and let's get this show on the road. I'm doing my best right now. I came through a heated argument last night, so I'm trying to be peppy as best I can. But like I said, you guys are my first priority, and I want to make sure everybody's okay. And that's pretty much it. As she nervously sits down.
Yes, wonderful, my queen. And she speaks so elegantly and truthfully, my king. She does not know the ways of the Yuan-Ti or the Alora. And if you are to bear children, it is the opinion of the council that they should be raised with traditions and the cultures of our people. If the queen is unable to provide that in her current state, it is acceptable to take a concubine,
Excuse me?
perhaps one of status, one on the council.
I will be taking a concubine nonetheless.
Oh, are
Next
you?
question. Cora, we will speak about this another time. Next question.
Go ahead.
I find myself to be a suitable option, my king.
You wish to speak
Oh,
up to
yes, you
make
do.
yourself in front of the queen. The arrogance. We will speak upon this upon my return. Or do you wish to join us in Sehanin's tomb?
I'm not a fighter, my king. I'm an organizer, a strategist, and a politician. I will maintain the kingdom while you and the queen go on adventure. She is better suited off on the front lines.
I bet I am.
And you, show me how well suited you are to the politics of things. And perhaps you will be first in line to be my concubine. Does that please you?
I will see it done, my king. My king, the petitioners are getting quite rowdy. They claim that you do not care for them. Perhaps it is time we made our way to your throne room.
And that we shall. Queen, please stay here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Queen, you should join us. Sprocket, my God, accompany us as well.
All right, as you
Hmm.
all are ushered back to the top of the grand ziggurat. You are led to what is called the Court of Shedding, which is a wide chamber at the top of the Grand Ziggurat with water channels and tiered sitting. The air full of the smell of lotus rot and polished stone, various incense that have been burning a bit too long. The Alluran nobles here watch as the king approaches with his queen and general to two large chairs, one a bit taller than the other. As you both take a seat, the first partitioners begin to make their way in as the Arch Preceptor announces, "The king will take court." A line of Yuan Ti, purebloods, some of what they now call the 14%, make their way before you, their heads down in reverence, trembling, their bodies still bearing the mark, the curse of Gavriel. Serpent tails, wart forms, the brands of their Zahirian blood, abominations to those around them in this age. Kneeling so low that their foreheads almost scrape the floor. Speaks up with its voice cracking. We were not faithful in the beginning. We believed the curse was. We believed it was justice, my king. Now we see its cruelty. Please remake us, please, or kill us, but do not leave us half-made. Do not leave us half-born or cursed. Please, please, as they call out in reverence, some almost in worship, begging for forgiveness and acceptance.
Is this the entire 14%?
It is not. It is it is a unique group of about, I would say, about 30.
Okay. You there, do you speak on behalf of the entirety of the 14% that has not yet been changed?
Oh, my king, I speak only for myself. I speak only for myself. Please, please, release me.
As I look out to the rest of the crowd, do you all feel the same as this young soul here?
Yes, yes. We are forsaken those who are forsaken thou. We see the truth. We want to be remade. We want to live.
Silence. I need you to understand something. I am a merciful king. One unlike you've ever seen. Your parents, their ancestors have ever seen before in Serpent's embrace. I have shown a power unlike anything ever witnessed before in the entirety of Tungra by a mere mortal. And there are more wonders inside of my mind, inside of my hands, inside of my soul. I see you. I see each of you. Each of the 14% left unchanged. I have plans for you. Look at me. As I like with my left hand, I sort of like signal up, like rise. For you are all special in my heart. You are more than just a reminder of what we were. You are confirmation for the future that is to come. You will all be changed in due time. Do you trust your king?
My king, we cannot bear the burden of this curse. What would you have us do? We will throw ourselves at your enemies.
What are your specialties? Are any of you mercenaries or military or medical or practitioners in any other foundation? You do not need to earn it, for you already have by merely living. I ask, do you trust your king?
Yes, king. Yes, yes, my king.
What do I see when I see into his soul?
Fear.
Your king is on a mission. And in due time. What number do I see above his head?
Amongst this group, it varies between 25 and 27.
Perfect. I will change you in due time. The remainder of the 14% will be changed. We need to prepare the ritual. But sadly, it will not be today. Not because there are more important matters, but because it takes time to muster up the magic required to change your souls. You may not understand, but you need to believe in me like you once believed in Seth. For I have shown this world a favor unlike Seth has ever done. Do you believe in me like you believe in Seth before?
You are the Coil King. We trust in our God King.
Then be patient as you pray to your God King. Your prayers are heard. Your God works in mysterious ways. We do not have them yet, but you will understand as the scriptures are produced. Your God will save you. Please, wait in your homes and speak no more of this. For if you do, I will deem you an unbeliever. Do you hear your king?
And they all scurry off. They bow their heads. Thank you, our king. And they take off as you feel Cora looking at you.
Mm. I, uh, how are you feeling, Lunarion, about all this so far?
I feel a massive amount of importance and responsibility to my people, unlike that I have ever felt before. The weight of the world is on my shoulders. That is how I feel. Like I am
Don't
holding up the weight of the world. Cora,
don't think of it like that. You have me. You have Sprocket here. You have this whole legion of army of Alorians by your side, and you have everyone else from the Phoenix Ranger Party. Don't put this all on yourself, okay? You're not alone in this.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Bring more in, Preceptor. The Queen and I wish to discuss matters with them as they plead to us with their complaints or their statements or declarations. For once this is completed, we will set out on our mission. Has anyone found Aralos?
My king. His chambers were empty.
I will find him myself later. Please bring more in.
As a group of what appear to be very high class women make their way into the chambers here. They introduce themselves as the
Wow.
merchant wives of Sarthka, arriving in their lacquered jewelry, their eyes sharp like accountants, or they present a massive chest as they carry it between them. As you can hear the of gold and gems inside. As one of the women introduces herself, he says, "My queen, my king, I am Vishka of the outer coil. We come from the merchants and the slavers. We bring gifts for the queen, jewels and gold, 25,000 worth."
Oh, uh, thank you. I thought you was here for something else. I appreciate that. And Rocket, do you want some of the gold?
All of it.
You're not getting all of it.
And teams.
Okay, I'll give you 3 15s.
That's like
Uh, 50.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna do the math on that one later, but I'll see what that is, and I'll see if I can make that happen for you.
Hey, Coil King, let me have most of this gold.
You and Core are quite familiar with one another. You can split it however you see fit, Sprocket. Most of your
Uh,
gold you shall earn on the battlefield.
about 90-10.
90-10? That doesn't make sense. Well, I don't even take 10, Rocket. What?
Oh, like 90%.
Uh,
And then you keep the
40-60.
10.
40-60.
All right, you don't even need this gold.
Might need to go out. What if we going in Westworld or anything like places like that, and I need to purchase things at a shop or stuff?
Just didn't like, just leave it up to me. And then, and I'll hold on to it. I got to back hold it.
You know what? Just to keep this up, fine. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. See, my service isn't cheap. Okay.
Anyway, thank you
Welcome.
for your patronage. I actually thought Yaoi was here for something else, so thank you for the gift of gold. I share it with Rocket, even though he's taking all of it.
Is there more that you
But thank
desire,
you.
my queen? What else shall we gather for you to
Oh,
bring you pleasure?
pleasure? I wasn't really a currency for you. Do you have anything? I don't know what I even want.
Anything the queen wants, she shall
I
have
just
it. Simply name.
you. What are you known for, if I may ask?
My queen, I'm the most prosperous slaver in all of Tungara. My slaves have
Slayer.
strong backs and
Mm.
powerful seeds.
I didn't need to know the last part. I did want to talk about the slave situation. Do we need any more slaves here? I think we're good, right? I don't think we need those, right?
My queen, slavery has been a part of our traditions, our culture. We must.
I. Why do you must though? You're forcing people to do hard labor against their will. I don't think. Are you even paying them? What are they getting out of like being slaves and everything? At least are you paying them with food, rations, or anything?
My queen, slavery is a very complex industry. Some of these are enemies of the kingdom. Would you prefer they be put to the sword?
No, 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 no. I'll maybe let. No, not that at all. When I was in Sarong, I heard you guys were really, really bad people. I even misjudged Lunarion because of it. So I don't know what crimes they have committed. Maybe they thought you were the bad guys at that point, and maybe that's why they did what they did over here, or when you captured them. But I don't want you to put them by the sword. I don't want you to enslave them either. So if you could let them go or have them work for part of the mercenaries, the soldiers, wouldn't that be great? They can earn their keep, and maybe when it's time, if they ask to leave, give them passage to leave.
My queen, I must apologize and beg your forgiveness. When I first said that anything my queen asks, you may have it, I did not think my queen would ask me to give up slavery. My queen, this is my family's business. This is my way of life. This is a way that we protect our people, and this is a way that we grow our influence. I cannot do this.
There's no protection though. You have me, you have Lunarion, you have Sprocket here. Even though Sprocket, you probably need to pay Sprocket for you to help, him to help. But we're here. You don't need to do this. Do you have any other bench? Okay, we'll talk about this later. Right now, you're good. We'll talk about this later. I don't want to waste any more time than we already have, because we have to go to the temple. So,
We'll roll up a
that's all I
persuasion check.
want. I don't. Oh, okay. Oh, acrobatics. The hit?
Persuasion.
Oh, I saw like the Sprocket's late roll. 23.
My queen, we will do what we can to cut back on the slavery.
Okay, thank you. And for you're willing to compromise, I'll make sure, your families always will be well off. Definitely after we can make a deal in Bill Bar.
Thank you, my queen. As they exit, as one lady does seem to turn and give you a peculiar look before she leaves out.
Eh?
The
What about?
Archpreceptor ushers in the next set of petitioners as a male, a female, and another male walk into the chambers. One moment.
I mean, you speak too hastily.
You think so?
We have not yet discussed what you and I think about the slaves. It's of no importance at this matter. Let's tend to these individuals here first.
Right. I I do apologize for stepping over your toes on that, but I know since she was a slave, and I've seen a lot of slavery happen in my whole time of living here in Tongra, and I was hoping maybe this place can put a stop to it. At least on over here on this end. I should have asked and confided in you first. So apologize.
I trust you, Queen. We shall talk about this another time.
Yes.
As two males rush up to the throne room, as one of them, they're both sort of yelling over each other, pointing and fighting and yelling at each other.
Quiet.
They both shut up.
You there to the left, you speak first. What is it that you need from your king and your queen?
Last night, he took my wife into his chambers, and my wife ain't been back. He won't let her leave.
He took your wife. Is she still there?
As a lady steps out of the crowd, as the crowd goes, no, I was not stolen. I chose.
Oh my.
Preceptor, what is this?
There seems to be some sort of marital dispute, my king.
We will talk about this later.
Yeah, that's right. She chose me, you son of a bitch.
You there, who lost your wife. What is it you're here to plea?
I would like his head, my king, for kidnapping my wife. I was a kid. Shut up, bitch. He kidnapped my wife.
You watch your tone. Her like that. I'm sorry.
No, Queen. You handle this.
Okay. So we will not put him at the sword for this, okay? So you're gonna have to figure this out. It seems like she does not want to be with you no more.
That ain't true. She don't know what she wants. She dumber than a box of snails.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that bitch dumb. I said it. I'm not. Yes, you are. I'm kind of dumb, but I'm smart enough to know I deserve better than you. Yeah, that's right. I agree. And she said I was better than you anyway, you son of a bitch. Put your hands on me, motherfucker.
All right. No more cross talk between one another. This is ridiculous. Why is this here? Look.
Now, I done had about this son of a bitch keep coming by my place talking about you gonna do this and that. Now, I done lost my snake arm, but I still put this long, big old hand up your foot. I mean, whatever it is.
Look, there shouldn't be no violence between any party. I think talk things through. It seems like she doesn't want to be with you no more, so maybe you can just formally just see different people. You go with somebody else. You seem like a charming young fellow. So you shouldn't let this, bother you at all.
My queen,
Maybe she wasn't the one.
I was one of the ugliest yuan-ti, but as an allura, they're saying I'm a baddie.
No, you're still kind of ugly.
Fuck it.
What?
As she
I'm
turns
just saying.
to show her illustrious figure, she says, "You still think so?" She says, "Stop looking at my wife."
This is okay. This is enough. It's enough. Okay.
Or make them. You should make them fight for her.
No. What would you want to? No. We're not doing this here. We don't have time for this. We don't need to see a whole brawl between two. Whatever this is, guys. Well, can we talk about this later? This situation kind of feels it hits home way too much for me right now.
Ain't gonna be
So-
later. I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch. He come by my spot again.
Look, if he comes by your spot again, and there's proof of this, then sir, you will get put to the sword. Okay? There's no more
I'm putting
cross.
to the sword
none of this
now.
violence.
He jumps on
I-
the guy and starts attacking. Oh my gosh! Get him off! Get him
Yeah,
off!
that's the type of stuff I want to see. Yeah, beat him up.
Rocket, split them up now.
Oh man, Rocket like walks really slow, see if they can get a few good licks in before he breaks them up.
It's a really bad
Oh
fight.
my God!
They really grabbing a lot of hair, but the one dude who's with the guy's wife, like gets a good sort of uppercut in, and it dazes the guy for a second, and he like falls back, and they both sort of stand up, and they start to square up a bit before they go back in for some punches as you start to approach.
Sprocket like grabs him from the back, put him like in a full Nelson, the one who's winning. He's like, oh, "Hey, calm down, buddy. You got it.
As you
won.
grab
You won.
him,
You
the
won."
other guy starts wailing on him, just landing a bunch of shots on his face. He's like, oh, fuck, what? 2-on-1, 2-on-1. Let him go! Let him go! I said, let him go!
Silent. As Lunarion stands up from his chair.
Sprocket lets him go and
dare
stands at attention.
He hits him one more time.
fight in front of your king. Damn, nigga, my throat just. Hey. You hear that? We rolling though. Fine. Do you not see this as disrespect? Do you not understand what has transpired here? And how far you have crossed the line?
My king, they are from a lower caste. They do not know the ways of...
I don't care where they are from. You allowed them in here. You have shown your faces. Do you not know what a king is? Fine, you wish to fight? Fight him! As I point to Sprocket. Sprocket, fight them both. Do not kill them, but make them feel like it was better to be dead.
Like 2-on-1.
However you see fit. You set up the fight, get it over with quickly. Make an example out of them.
Sprocket's he's gonna pick the one that the one who got the last hit on. The last hit. He's gonna just punch him in the face.
All right, he drops dead.
Can I steal a shadow?
Yeah, you can take a shadow. Oh my God, my husband! Your husband? I was gonna kill this son of a bitch a couple seconds ago. Now you crying over this? Oh, hell no. As he starts to make his way out.
As I walk down the throne, as I tell him, do not move from your position. As I sort of step down and I walk over the body of the dead man and I sort of try to pull his soul out, so that I can sort of put it sort of in stasis, so that the practitioners can heal him, so that I could put it back.
Okay.
And I wish to know like how they are like reacting to this that's happening, because I'm sure they've never seen no shit like this before.
The lady's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And the guy's like, yes, my king, can I go now?
No.
You gonna do that to me?
Perhaps. As I sort of walk forward up to that person, as I look him in his eyes, and I just sort of say, place him in prison.
Me?
Guards.
Yes. As they approach and they snatch him up. He says, wait, what did I do? What did I do? She wanted it. Oh, you hunted part of me, you bitch.
You disrespected the throne room and you continue to. 60 days in prison.
60 days. What?
90 days in prison.
Not.
Any more words from you?
You can take those 90
Good.
days and shove them up, yo. As he gets punched in the stomach by one of the guards.
Place him in prison for 1,000 days.
As another
Remove
one
him.
kicks him in the back of the knees, and they drag him out on his knees. As the Arch Preceptor says, "My king, I apologize. I thought in the new forms they would have some decorum. The lesser beings are lesser beings."
They are not lesser beings. They are just like us. But I do have some suggestions for how to sort of handle these situations moving forward. You there, as he points towards the wife, you may need some government assistance as both of your men appear to be down for the time being. We shall supplement their incomes for the time being.
Could I get some of those those fish stamps?
Some of those what? We will supplement their income.
Hey,
Supplement
my
their
king.
incomes for now.
The bread lines
You are most
so
welcome.
scary.
Do you have a job, ma'am?
I make content, my king.
What's that mean?
All right. Do you make a suitable income with your content?
Most of the men just steal it from me, my king.
That is most unfortunate. Preceptor, gather some women and help to find this woman employment. She could be most useful in agriculture or something of the like.
Yes, my king. We will send it to the
Somewhere where
bathhouse
her
at once.
income isn't being stolen. To the bathhouse. Excellent. Thank you. I shall ensure you have clients there.
This young.
Yeah, we got a lot of things to change about this place.
Certainly we do. All right, Preceptor, we could see one more and then we must depart.
My lord,
Well, you and
there
I
are
will
so
be
many.
meeting on
There
how
are
we
at
will
least
handle
5
situations
more.
like this moving forward. 5 more. All right, then we shall be quick with these next 5. Please hurry.
Okay, the next person comes in. There's something about some aqueduct tunnels being clogged with shed scales. They need to know how they're gonna fix it.
Preceptor, grant them 2 men to assist them with unclogging their ducts. Next.
Okay. The next people come in. They require boundary stones to be moved between clans because there's some ancient disputes on the border in a faraway part of the kingdom that nobody cares about. But for some reason, this one tree grows apples, and you have these 2 families that are fighting over this tree.
I will form a contract that will basically state that they both have to equally move those items from one side to the other using all of their might. And if they need assistance, then we have enough resources to give them 3 of our strongest men to help.
Okay. The next is a request for additional venom rations for the forward operating spies who are located in the area of Sarong. They are running out of venom to complete their assassinations. And if they don't have some soon, the bodies will stop flowing.
How much venom how much time do they have? Like 30 days, 20 days, 40 days?
No, about 3 days and they'll be out, so they won't be able to kill anybody after that.
Provide them with some more But I need to inquire on how we're making this, and if we can expedite making some more. But like for now, just provide them with some more. That seems important. We'll need them later.
Okay. Uh, Secondly, a hatchery dispute over a temple space. So there is a specific temple where there are two factions that like to use this space for hatching eggs. Now that eggs are no longer a thing for you people, they're trying to figure out how do they continue to fight over this area that means nothing to them.
We start to reconstruct the building. We start construction, um, and to sort of split it in half, and turn it into a school. Next.
And last, a priest wants to build a new temple on the top of the ziggurat in your honor. He wants to use 10% of the treasury to do so, and he also needs 25% of the manpower to get it done within a 27-day timeline. Ideally, he wants to do it in a 10-day timeline, which would be 50% of the manpower, but there's a guarantee that if they go at that pace, at least 10% of those people will die. So you're looking at 60% of the total population that are going to be put towards this one task to honor Lunarion. He thinks he can get it done in 10 days, but he's going to need your authority and just absolute, absolute rule to be able to beat and kill whoever he needs to get it done.
Understood. I reiterate to him that I told him before, even before we all transformed, that Lunarion will be the nameless king, and only those in Serpent's Embrace will be aware that Lunarion is really ruling everything from the shadows. The people outside of Serpent's Embrace only need to know that the houses have unified and are leading the nation. So they don't need a statue in his image, in his likeness. But what happens though, because he's aware of the 27-day thing or whatever, like the 27-day end of the world, after said 27 days and after further expansion of the world, especially, well, particularly with Failbar, we will wait until we start to expand and occupy more locations before we start to look at building any kind of statue, because we may relocate out of Serpent's Embrace, or at least spread our wings and sort of like propagate outside of Serpent's Embrace. So we're going to put that on ice for now.
Okay, at the hearing that you plan to relocate out of Serpent's Embrace, he counter offers and says, well, instead of building one grand monument here, perhaps you would accept his counter offer of building smaller monuments along the path of the crusade.
I like that. And instead of it being monuments towards me, we'll build monuments of children that excel well in schools and things like that. Like really small statues and stuff like that. That do very, very well. We don't need monuments of the leaders, because the leaders do it for a completely different reason. We need to honor the youth, and we need to honor those that will sort of become leaders later in the future. The only other people that we will honor and will build statues of are those that are heroes and Serpent's Embrace's heroes, that weren't Serpent's Embrace's history, that weren't like extraordinarily racist towards their own people, that weren't negatively like physically abusing their own people, things like that. Just some of the other leaders will build some statues of. But even then, we want to get a vote from the majority of the people on the next statue and things like that. But we don't need any statues of like current leadership or anything like that. And if they disagree, then they could just fight the king.
No, he does not disagree. He says that is a wonderful idea, and he is the last partitioner, as the court has been cleared of all patrons. And the art preceptor says, very well, that was a great job on your first day as king.
It was quite exhausting.
Not
Now,
again.
there is a bit of additional work. There's about 2 to 3 hours of paperwork, my king, if I can bring you back to your office on the signatures to be signed, seals to be made that require your specific mark.
Certainly, but please, one moment. Is the queen with us in Sprocket?
Yes.
All right. As I sort of wave my hand to try to open up Lizette's workshop.
Yeah. As the portal opens up.
Am I rolling again?
Oh,
No, the portal opens up with you all there together.
Gotcha. Cora, Sprocket, please join me. Preceptor, you will join me as well. I need you to hear this.
Okay.
As he approaches.
All right, we all go through the portal.
Sorry, so it's not like a portal, but like you can activate like the workshop to go. So you all teleport, but the preceptor cannot go with you.
Oh. Oh.
Mirror?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Preceptor, we shall return momentarily.
Wait, my king!
As we all.
As you all appear briefly within the workshop of Mother Lizette.
Lizette, are you there?
As she appears before you. Where is she?
Are you familiar with what has transpired in Serpent's Embrace, Lizette?
Yes, I've seen these events through the eyes of my children. You have transformed the Yuan Ti back to their previous forms. They resemble their mother again. You resemble your mother again.
My mother is dead. Listen, we need the map for all the rings, and I need the power to send my soldiers to those locations so that we can procure the rings even faster. Can you see this completed?
You wish to grant my eyes upon all of your subjects.
I don't wish to grant your eyes upon all of my subjects. I wish to be able to transport them utilizing the portal that you've allowed us so that we can transport them to these locations for reconnaissance purposes. And I also wish to be able to hear their thoughts so that they can relay information in their findings. This is all for the purpose of expediting the mission you have given us to save the world. So please, muster up every ounce of power you have to see this completed.
Roll me a persuasion check here.
What the 13? Damn.
I cannot grant access to just anyone to this workshop, Lunarion. You must understand the knowledge here. The access, what one may do.
Then fine. Are there any ideas that would allow me to transport these individuals to the locations on this map? Perhaps they could just follow me and I could chaperone them to these locations.
She
You know what?
sort of
I do have
guides
an
you
idea.
down to the map floor.
Okay.
And you appear you start to see, well, first she says, how much time have you spent getting to know your kin, my son?
I've had my whole life, barring my adult life. But since I've been king, a mere day or two.
Then you must know of the depth and the width of the sleeper cell and orphanoid programs across Tungra.
I've heard, but I have not learned the specifics of their locations. But this could come in handy.
Learn
Do
to
you
take
know
time
this
and
information?
appreciate the knowledge of your kinfolk as you watch as green marks begin to appear on the map in various locations. That's not green. One sec.
No, that's fine. We still see it. We still see it. That's green.
Miss Miss Lizette, I wanted to know, um, do you know possibly where the location of my grandfather, Goss, could be? Shit in the back pocket.
Pretty much, you get the sense that there are Yuan-Ti everywhere, ready to be activated to complete various tasks.
Is there a way for me to speak to them from any location simultaneously all at once?
There's a way. The key is right there, within your hand.
Is it my ring? Then how can I do that? I'm still learning things about this ring. Please educate me on the matter so that I can start this quest for them. This is of great importance, as you know.
Roll me an Arcana check here.
All right, let's roll that bad boy. What the 9? Bro, these low rolls. All right, let's roll. We back.
So with that 9, the mighty 9.
Get that 9. That fucking 9.
She says, "You are king. Speak to the controlling hand."
Understood. As I sort of wave my hand to sort of teleport back to Serpent's Embrace. Oh, Sprocket and Cora, do you have anything to ask or to speak about with Lizette?
Uh, yes. I wanted to know, Miss Lizette, do you know it? Do you know in the whereabouts of my grandfather? I currently don't know. I know where my father is at, but I don't really know where my grandfather is at. Only time I've seen was when my father died and he popped up out of the blue and did what he did to the Golden Isle. So, do you know where his whereabouts could be?
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Uh, 10.
She says, Cora, my child, your path leads you down forks that many could not bear. There are many places for you to go. Perhaps by way of Sarong, you would find your way to the Gabriel's Eye. Or by way of Keen, you would come to know more about Zeti and what really happened to your party. Your
What
father,
really
of
happened?
course,
I saw what
dwells
happened.
in Valania, but felt
Melania now?
Dorado go
Wait,
through Crelestra. You must
uh,
choose your path.
okay. Uh, 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 wait, so my father's not currently in Dornforge right now? What could he be doing? Okay, I'll take that to heart. Thank you. I still don't know what you mean by what happened to my party. I was there. I saw what happened to my party. He got massacred right in front of me. I don't know. Are you saying there's some sick truth behind what happened? I'm saying the truth. Don't tell me there's some more stuff that.
Go with love, my child.
Okay, I'll, I'm gonna trust the process and just go with what you're saying right now. I trust it. Rocket, do you need anything? I wanted to ask anything.
Oh, no, no, not really.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like we're gonna get ready to go then. But no, I have thought of an idea, but it is a risky one.
An idea for what? An idea for what?
For, for the people getting sent to the locations you're trying to send them to, like espionage and whatnot. We have a we have a mirror at the Bastion, but it could be risky putting that in harm's way.
It certainly could be, but I have a better idea. Let's
Eh?
let's go back for now. Do the let's teleport back.
All right, we'll do. Well, Lizette, we're off.
Goodbye, children. See you soon.
Oh, Lizette, how are the others doing?
Well, Gog is about ready to do what is needed to be done.
No, you're fine. We'll figure that out later. We're in a rush as we go through the portal.
Yeah, I guess that's how my market do this. We'll go to the board.
As you guys get back. My kid, no, he has forsaken us.
Oh shit!
It is your fault.
Preceptor.
You non-believer.
Ah,
He has
Preceptor, we're
forsaken us
here.
because you in this chamber. Execute him now.
No, stop.
My king. You're back.
Yes, Preceptor.
Goodness.
Do know that
Don't
there are a
execute
great
him.
many powers that I wield.
The king is back. The king lives.
The king is omnipotent in many ways. I am much closer than a god than I am a king. Do understand this. I need your help, Preceptor. The Ophianoid Project. Do you know how I could be in communication with the Ophianoids around Tungra simultaneously to grant them a new mission?
You seek to send a message, my king.
Yes. And to be able to relay communications between myself and them no matter where I am.
Well, I happen to be the direct contact with regards to the Ophianoid project.
Excellent. How can I be able to communicate with them as you communicate with them? Is that not possible?
It is possible, my king, but I fear it is beneath your station to dwell with the constant barrage of the thoughts of these vermin.
Then fine. Then I will use you as an intermediary. I need you to send this information that I will tell you to these individuals in these coordinates as he proceeds to basically tell him the locations of the different rings, to do some reconnaissance and understand where the rings are, how to procure them, who's holding them, things like that. Do not try to take the rings themselves, but simply find the locations and send the information back to the preceptor, of which he will give it to me directly.
Okay, he lets you know that this will take. Sorry, go ahead, Cora.
If if I may, Lunarion, I would like to also ask, if you see anybody in hoodie robes and if they announce themselves as, the Five or anything, I'd like to know that information as well. I'd like to seek counsel with them for a few things. That's all.
Okay. He lets you know this could take a few days. I mean, this is a tall task. Ring bearers are not easy to find. They are complicated, and even rings of power that have not been claimed for a reason. Not for not lack of claimants, but lack of access or the ability to access those rings. So this will take
That's
some
fine.
time to do. Potentially 1 to 4 days. We can roll for it, and we'll roll each location individually. So we'll roll until
That's
you
fine.
get the information.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
Okay.
Do we roll right now or do we roll just overtime?
We can roll right now for sure if you guys would like to roll right now to figure out how many days it's going to be.
That's cool. Yep. 1d4.
1 second. So
Is he
which
just
one we're doing
rolling, or
first?
We'll
okay? You
just
can
we'll
do
do
it.
all of them. You pick. We'll do all of them. We'll do the one in South Primos, and then we'll do the arcades. I can barely see that. Let me maximize
So this is the one that Gog and them are at right now.
Cool. Yeah, we knew that they were going there too. We'll do Gabriel's eye first.
Okay. Give me a D. Let me see. How many people are you sending?
Um, uh, 3 each.
3 each. Okay. Give me a D6.
6.
This is 6.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. All right. Next place.
Four. It's gonna
Which
be
one?
the king. Valania.
Melania.
Valania. The next is a 6 again for king. Matter of fact, I can type it in table talk too. What is that? Is that cholesterol? Cholesterol? All right. Cholesterol. Be 2. I'm butchering this spelling, but so be it. The archaics. The what did I roll just now? I rolled D8. 5. The archaics will be 5. And then Felgrado. All high rolls. All like bad rolls the entire day. The entire session. Oh well. All right, sent them all in table talk.
Okay. With those rolls, you're gonna start to get news back after day 1. So do you guys want to go to the temple now, or do you want to wait until you start to
Yes.
get that news back?
We're gonna go to the temple now. We'll come back for the information.
Okay.
Temple crawl.
Alrighty. 1 second. Brief intermission music.
Perfect. I'm gonna go use the restroom and get another water bottle. Be right back. Tron, you good? I DM'd you a little bit ago.
On with it.
Hey, nigga, stop checking up on me, nigga.
All right, for sure, bro. You my nigga, bro. Just making sure. I told him, like, bro, when we hit the tomb, it's all you, bro. I'm dead ass. Lunarion be like, all right, Tron. All right, Sprocket to lead the way. For sure. Gotta follow the guards. Otherwise, it'll feel like we're undermining your position.
Oh, bro, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing y'all king stuff. I gotta steer out the people.
Yeah, that was a lot. All right.
I told you it was a lot
I
of
got time though. Be right.
responsibility, bro.
You was right. You was right. I liked it though, but like, be right back. I just want to make sure my nigga Tron gets some words in. So we definitely, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna be passing that
We good,
motherfucking
bro.
that micathin. And
Yes,
man,
sir.
We
slinging that
good, bro.
motherfucking mic when we get to the tombs. I'm just letting you know.
My voice already cooked,
All
bro. We were straight.
right.
Yeah. Ta-na-na, ta-na-na, ta-na-na-na-na-na, ta-ta-na, ta-na-na, ta-na-na-na-na-na. This is intermission, man. How everybody you doing in there? Laws of it. Spades. Hey, man. Some stretching there.
Anything you say will be recorded, by the way, so take care.
Never mind. Never mind. thought about it. Since we do like intermissions now, it'll be cool. We can make some intermission cards. That'd be fun.
That would be dope.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, welcome to the World of Tunger, brought to you by unnamed sponsor number one. If you like unnamed sponsor number
Yeah,
one,
bro.
make sure you follow us at tungerlord.com, where we love unnamed sponsor number one because it is the best industry product out there. Together with unnamed product number one, me and my friends here at Session Zero are able to description of unnamed product number ones. Are you ready? Alrighty,
It's a
so
long P, man.
here we go. As the party, after about a day's worth of travel on very smooth seas, you arrive on the shores of the Dedicatus, a large island to the east of Serpent's Embrace, gifted by Vesic as a gift to Tungra, a place where the Yuan-Ti and the rest of Tungra could coexist, cohabitate, and cooperate. An experiment, they called it. An abomination, they smeared it. A gamble, he knew it to be. And yet still a failure it was. For this land did not belong to Tungra. This land belonged to the Yuan-Ti. For their roots and their history are woven deep, not only into the ruins, but the very gods these ruins are meant to worship. And to allow these lands to be inhabited by any other race would desecrate the meaning this place has to the lineage here. For time on Tundra is not linear. It is cyclical. And for every god that rises, there is one that falls. And for every god that falters, there is one that returns. So as you have set sail from the transformed shores of Serpent's Embrace, the winds carrying those whispers of ancient secrets and forgotten betrayals, the allure, those now exalted in their true forms, bid you farewell as you, your party, and your kings and queens guard voyage to that uneventful appearing island, with the sea shimmering as the big blue glistens upon it. And as you approach, the silhouette of the giant abandoned ziggurat emerges. Its various motifs weathered and desecrated in all manner of ways. A sense of foreboding settles in like a smooth mist as it sort of reaches out at you as you pull up on your boats. The structure looms massive above you, over 7 stories tall, with stepped tiers rising ever high into the sky. Not as tall as the mighty city of Slathka, but larger than both the kings and queens of Gorat. Formidable fortification. As you approach from the coastal cliffs, they sort of open up like a spine of some large beast. As you find yourself within the thick, boggy air of these ruins. The waves crashing onto the half-submerged base of this, as you can now see, much larger ziggurat. This area is severely flooded as the base goes deep and deep into the crust. As your guide, the captain, Kurash, points you towards the place of landing. You see high up into the sky the jagged, mawed entrance of this place. Vines and barnacles laid about. Your boat gets caught up in them, so tough that you don't even have to place anchor, just sticks. And as you disembark, your forces begin to gather up their items and rations that they've prepared, for no one knows how deep this ruin goes. As you begin to make your way up the stairs, Would you say anything amongst each other?
All who are here, hear me clearly. The leader of my God, Sprocket, shall lead the way. If you have information for how to navigate this tomb, you shall relay it to the entirety of the party. We shall be foremost directed by Sprocket. He is the mightiest warrior here, of course, aside from your king. Sprocket, do you take this duty to instruct this entire battalion through this tomb?
Yeah, just follow me.
All right.
Mm,
Cora.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's your order, and Rocky got to prove himself as the guard. He should be leading his way. The king
Yes.
and the queen, I guess, shouldn't be in front. So, Rocket, your time to shine.
That's right.
As
No question.
as they all look to you, Sprocket, as they look to you to lead them up the stairs.
First, we go up the steps. We go up the steps.
And as you guys climb, you see various motifs of what look like serpents, but their heads and their shapes are odd. They appear to be some sort of serpentine hybrid creature, and as you sort of glance about, it becomes to sort of dawn on you that there are various depictions of the Moonweaver cast about across this tavern. Her form is obvious in its grace and luminosity, but they are scourged and smeared with blood and feces and crude paint that twist her image into something odd and serpentine, invoking Zahir's name across her murals. As you make your way up to the second tier, across the wall, written giant and in common for all to see. The script faded, but the blood so etched into the stone, you can make out the God that came back to show us truth. And another, as you continue up another tier, the scales they bear mark them as chosen. As you continue to follow Sprocket, the ascent becoming more treacherous, with loose stone shifting underneath your feet and the constant roar of the crashing water below drawing a tense ascent. But Sprocket, as you crest over the fifth tier, you find yourself at the mouth of the entrance.
Okay, are we ready to go in? If anyone is scared, then y'all can guard the entrance. But only a handful of you.
We are not
Well, not,
scared,
not
General.
everybody speak at once. Listen, I need a few people guarding this entrance. I need at least like uh, four of you.
As they look amongst each other, as Sarun looks over, he says, "You four, guard the entrance." as he places 4 of the 37 at the entrance. So you guys have 33.
Okay, and the rest of you follow me as we enter inside.
As you start to enter into this room, it becomes very clear that all 33 of you would fit in here, albeit like sardines if you were standing shoulder to shoulder. It's going to be a very tight squeeze. The first thing you see is a forgotten vestibule of what would be some sort of ritual site. Within this room are various papers scattered about from various explorers, scribbled notes on pieces of parchment. In the corner, you see discarded tools, where you see chisels into the stone, motifs of the Moonweaver depicting a building of this temple in her honor a long time ago by a people that up until this time were quite unfamiliar to all who came here. It's now evident to you that they are the Allura. But these motifs have been defiled. Within this room, there are 2 small staircases that lead downward opposite each other, one at the westward side of the room, the other at the eastward. From the looks of it, you will have to travel single file down these staircases. There's stuff to explore within this room, or you could continue downward.
Captain, anything you wanna get from this room?
Shall we take a look around? Just for a brief moment, and then we'll be right to task, Sprocket.
Yeah, why not? You got like a historian in here that can like tell us a little bit about this stuff, these pictures and
Is
all
there
that.
anyone here? Yeah, I agree, Sprocket. Is there anyone here that could give us information on some of these lookings?
Go ahead and give me a history check with advantage. Is that natty?
25. Nah, it's a dirty 25.
Okay,
It's a
25.
slut 25.
With that 25, one of the scholars steps forward, one of your guides. He says, "My king, this here depicts the grand construction of the ziggurat. Our people, the Elora, built this, what we now know as Elora, built this once for the glory of Sehanin. But as you can see, in our wisdom, we have done right to attempt to remove any mention of her from the exterior. But for preservation of history, these is how this place is made." As he points around to the various pictures.
Do Does this look familiar based on what I saw when I drunk the vial and I went through the trial?
This depicts many of those earlier visions where there was a lot of harmony and peace. From what you know or can assume, the bad is yet to come.
Okay. Uh, the bad is yet to come. Holy. All right, Sprocket. We can continue.
Okay, everybody in a single file line. It's really cramped in here as we move forward. Also, wow, why is it so shitty in here? I don't get it.
Because it's old, Sprocket. Because it's old.
What
It's
what does that
older
have to
than
do with
your
poop?
ancestors. Oh, perhaps
Yeah,
there's beasts in
what
here.
does that have to do with feces everywhere?
Perhaps
Oh, okay.
there's beasts in
What type of
here.
beast?
Are you frightened,
It is.
Sprocket?
Nah, but I need to know what type of beast it is, like so I can prepare my killing hands.
Well, does the feces prove to be familiar to you?
Rock, does this feces prove to be familiar to me?
It does not.
Nah, I
Does
ain't
it
never
prove to
seen this
be
type of shit.
familiar to me at all? With my
Oh my
keen eye, like have
goodness.
I noticed in hunting or anything like that, feces like this?
You can roll like a medicine or
History.
animal handling.
All right.
Ah,
I'll do medicine. Screw it.
can I
6.
No, you don't know what type of shit this.
I guess can I roll a check? I guess since I have been a swallowtail member and I've been traveling with Paulo and he was hunting out bears and stuff too sometimes. So can
Yeah,
I
you can roll
take
an
a crack
animal
at it?
handling. Yeah, for sure. Or survival.
Okay, I'll do which way do I have to look like? All right, cool. I just rolled to survival. It's wow, that was almost a natty. That was so close. It was an 8. Ah,
It's yeah, Corey. You know exactly what it is. It's poop.
okay. All right, let's get moving. I can't believe we took that time with.
All right, as you guys start to make your way to the stairs, you notice that there are two stairways, and each of them appear to give off a different aura. From one, you hear the sound of what appears to be rushing water, and from the other, there is not. But on the ground beneath both stairwells, there is a warning. It warns of delving into crypts riddled with traps and monsters in search of treasure beneath. Do you choose the westward stairs or the eastward stairs?
Sprocket, this decision is entirely up to you. You have the full
We're
trust of the king.
going west.
Okay. As you walk down the west away from the sounds of the rushing water, on the ceiling above you, you see a relief here which shows the Moonweaver descending among the 15 hosts to guard Tungra together, with the Alorans gazing up in joy. But these motifs are marred by Yuan-Ti inscriptions branding her as a liar, full caps, and false god. But as you begin to individually navigate through this narrow pathway, you open up into a large open chamber, which appears to be supported by 4 sleek pillars. They stretch to a shadowed ceiling, each intricately carved to mimic serpent scales crawling up from the floor to the ceiling, each with coiling snakes etched in lifelike detail. And as you look about, their eyes seem to follow your movements as they flicker under the light of 3 torches lit across the room, one on the northeast wall, one to the west wall right across from the stairs where you are, and one to the southeast wall. right next to that door near the southeast, there's another door which goes east. And to the north of the room, there's another door which exits out. And what I'll do is,
As we wait on the dungeon master, Sprocket, it is entirely up to you. Again, you have full trust of the king.
Yeah, yeah, I like the East.
posted the room in chatting. Or sorry, in Timber Talk.
Setting.
Ah, you lead the way.
Yeah, we're going East.
All right.
East it is.
As you open the door,
Unless you
would
want to
say
split up.
though.
Want to split? Never mind.
no, go ahead.
No, I do not think we should split up. Not with all the feces around. Splitting up would certainly limit our military might. I do believe that everyone should prepare their arms. I could almost smell the beast as we get closer. Do I see
Well, you
souls
heard
through
the
the
king.
walls?
Prepare your arms.
Do you see what? Do you see souls here?
Through the walls?
Not through the walls, no. But what you do see is there appears to be some sort of light glowing near the bottom of this doorway.
Spraga, do you wish to go towards the light beyond the doorway?
Yeah, man, we can follow the light. Why not?
Sure. All right. At your lead.
As
So
you
you go to the light.
slowly turn this door ajar, more bright ethereal light spills out. As you can see now, this room appears to be a very small area that turns down to the south. And around that corner, it looks to be some sort of golden wing that is sticking out around the wall. You can't quite make out exactly what it is, but it's some sort of object down there.
Sprocket, do you wish to proceed down there towards that object?
Yeah, sure. There might be some gold.
Could be. Well, we're at your pace. Cora, do you feel uneasy?
Yeah, this I don't know, this searching for gold right now when we should just be searching for the bow. It seems so, unnecessary, but we're trusting Rocket
Then what is
Lead.
your
Maybe he'll lead to
suggestion?
something good. Uh,
Sure.
yeah, I just agree.
Jinx.
Yeah, should just keep following Sprocket unless you've already said splitting up might be a bad thing, so let's just keep it pushing. I trust Rocket.
Cora, I never thought much of it.
Huh?
But you are quite cute when you get flustered.
Like,
But yeah, we should follow Sprocket.
don't sing that in front of everybody like that. We're closing an important mission.
Sorry.
Rocket, hurry up, please.
I'm telling
March.
them this.
Don't just say us anything. Be on my side here.
Okay.
Who's going in first?
Sprocket, of course.
Sprocket, give me a perception check.
Would be a natural.
Is that a natural 20?
Natural what?
Natural 20.
Okay. So you definitely see the wall spike trap. As you begin to step into the threshold, you hit a pressure plate And as you do, you see spikes emerge from the wall before they start to come rushing at you. I need you to give me a dexterity save with advantage as you reduced it from dangerous to a setback with that natural 20, and I'm also going to give you advantage on the roll. I'm pretty sure you'll hit it, so no problem.
Famous last words.
Yep, you only needed a 10, so you
Well,
got it. So as the trap
Yeah.
closes forth, you sort of jump back towards Cora and Lunarion, and then you watch as it retracts back into the wall.
I think this place is booby trap, guys.
Mhm.
I would imagine so.
So
So
that means proceed with caution.
it's up to you. What is your order, Sprocket, to your battalion?
What you were
My
able to
orders
make
are
out,
to
Sprocket,
come
when you
on.
did cross that threshold was there was a golden statue in the corner of that room.
Does that statue have like any buttons or anything on it that I can see?
No buttons that you can see.
Can I examine it?
Not from here. You have to go get it.
I'm gonna go
Sprocket,
get it.
before you proceed, I wish to bestow this power upon you. And I sort of wave my hand as I use guidance on him.
Okay. So because of
Can
that
I go get the
natural
statue?
20, yeah, I'm gonna give you advantage on this dex. It's still gonna be a setback roll because you know it's coming. So it's just gonna be a DC 10 to beat.
Anyone? I was a 21 for Dex.
Okay. As Sprocket quickly sort of shadow jumps between various tiles, dodging the pressure plates, he's able to grasp the golden dragon, and as you pull it from the pedestal, another spike wall opens up and they begin to close in on each other as you quickly with your small nature tumble out with the golden dragon in your hand.
Wow.
Look, I got to go to the dragon.
You sure did. That was great skill.
That's
Great skill,
quite the
Sprocket.
reward, Sprocket. Truly. Much deserving. See, as the Lunarian looks around, if you are half the soldier that Sprocket is, perhaps you would be rewarded in this manner as well someday. You should look to Sprocket with admiration.
Yes, my king. Great job, Sprocket.
Of course, it's a great job. Sprocket kind of holds it up, and then he looks towards the crowd. Anyone know anything about this dragon? As in, what does that have to do with this place?
Are you examining it or do you just hold it up?
Oh yeah, let's examine and hold it up.
Yeah, as you examine it, it looks like there's some script around the bottom written in what it looks like some serpentine text.
Yeah, I passed that to Lunarion. I can't read this, man.
All right, as I take it and I go to read it.
It says to escape this labyrinth, the one must collect the golden statues hidden within its tiers.
It says, Sprocket, that we must collect the golden statues hidden within these tiers to escape the golden labyrinth. So it appears that we need to collect this one, but there are others as well. So I suggest that we proceed and take heed to anything golden that we see. Procure that, and that will lead us to victory in this God-forsaken tomb.
It doesn't say anything about the thing we came here for. It doesn't say anything about the boat.
No, but I would imagine that if we complete the labyrinth, that will send us directly to the bow.
You better be right, coiled man, or we'll die.
I'm sure I am. Proceed, Sprocket. You're doing well leading us.
Yeah, of course. What to next? As he starts marching forward.
All right, as you guys head towards the door to the north. Beyond this door, there is what looks to be like a cramped hallway, some sort of small room, really, when you examine it. There's another door at the far north, about 20 paces up. And then in the middle of the room, there's another door headed back towards the east. The top door appears to have a bit of a glow. Like you can see the flicker of a torch underneath the doorway.
Onward. We're gonna go to the glow.
Okay. As you open the door to the north with the flickering light, as you walk through to your right, you see the torch that you expected to see very close to the doorway itself, which caused that obvious flickering that draw your attention. As you step into this room, roll me a perception check.
Sprockets or everyone?
Uh, what's your passive perception?
Sprocket or everyone?
Everybody, what are y'all passive perception?
Pass it. Mine's just 14.
Mine is two.
Passive perception. I don't. I
Do you not have one?
Under your senses.
no, I don't have a. Oh, okay, cool. 15.
15 is your passive perception. Okay, so yeah, Sprocket, give me a roll.
Perception. 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't see it. As you start to walk into this room, it appears to be just a normal room. But as you do, you step on another pressure plate. And Lunarion opens his mouth at the very last minute to try to warn you. But he's a second too late as an arrow comes flying out of the wall directly towards you. I need you to give me another dexterity save.
Plus the guidance, plus the 1d4.
23. Oh, you said a 1d4. My ball roll. I did. So I need to roll one. 13 plus a 1d4.
No, guidance is for checks, not saves. So ignore
Oh,
that.
okay. So just the 13. Okay, 13.
13. The 13 actually fails. As you feel an arrow hit you into your shoulder, you take $18 points of piercing damage as it lodges into
Shit.
your shoulder blade. As you guys watch as Sprocket's body, from the force of the arrow, sort of torques a little bit as he attempted to dodge out of the way with Lunarion calling out. You fall down as a couple of more arrows go flying over your head.
Oh my god,
I think it's,
guys! I
I bet nigga
think
Sprocket out
this
there
place is
twerking.
dangerous. Hey, Cora, help me get this thing out of me.
Okay. White Heart Sprockets, I need you to bite on something, okay?
All right, let me borrow your hand so I can bite on it.
No, Sprocket.
And
Bite
I'm
on one of
like,
these rocks up there.
okay.
As I sort of pick up a rock and toss it to him.
So Sprocket bites on the rock.
Okay, Rock. Do I need to do like just regular strength check or medicine check or?
Just pull that
Give me a
thing out.
medicine check here.
Okay. One second. Here it is. How 7 do?
As Cora is pulling at the bow dart, you realize that it's barbed and it's actually lodged into your bone and muscle. And as she's pulling, it's like yanking and pulling at your tendons, and you feel them like cutting you internally.
Oh, stop. God damn. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll leave it alone. It must be pretty deep in there.
We'll worry about this later, okay? Keep on following.
Are you sure?
No,
Do, do you want me to take lead?
no.
Okay, well, lead the way then.
Okay.
All right, give me another perception check, Sprocket. As now you have people following you as everybody steps over the first pressure plate. Natural 20.
Okay, we're back to normal again.
All right, Sprocket sees all of the pressure plates as you're like pointing them out, like there. And everybody begins to slowly navigate themselves to the end of this very, very long hallway. I'll post it for y'all. As you guys make your way to the other end, you find another doorway. And as you open it up, you see two torches. And along those torches is a large mural again. In this place, there is a story. One that depicts the truth of Sehanine, not as a god with worshippers, but a host, a fragment of Gavriel's will and his testaments. And in this depiction, she is center framed as the direct voice to God, who is Gavriel, whose presence, it appears, is depicted as blessing the very land that they stand on. I need everybody to roll me a oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll give you. I'll continue that nat 20. Sprocket. As you look around within the next room, you see a peculiar skeleton sort of posted up in the corner with leather garbs wrapped around his body, and in his hand he has a parchment.
I'm gonna walk and grab that parchment.
Okay. As you grab that parchment and you open it up, you see that he has actually drawn out a map of the next floor. And as you guys take a look, this is what you see.
All right, we've been through. I remember that room. Went to that room. That room. Okay.
As you go to
Lunarion,
the
you
stair,
got
oh
like
yeah, go
a
my.
you have anything to
Hmm?
mark on? You just put an X on the areas that we've been already.
I am fairly certain that we've been through the top left room. One moment as I take
Wrong
a
map.
look
My
at the
bad.
other room.
You good?
Please ignore the previous map that you saw. Erase it from your brain.
Son of a gun! Someone screenshot it.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that this time. Normally I would. I ain't gonna do it this time, man.
Did it change?
Nah, it's the same thing. Oh yeah, it changed. It changed.
Okay, no, this one's fine. Yeah, this one's good. So this is the map.
Cool.
Uh huh.
Oh, good. So Sprocket, you should try. You should be able to see like our characters, like our icons, and it looks like we probably need to go
Great.
downstairs, maybe like right here. I don't think we need to go to that room all the way over there. I don't think so. Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
go to the bottom of the
maybe
ziggurat,
I'm
not the
looking at the
top,
map
right?
wrong.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, Rock. We need to go to the bottom of the ziggurat, not the top, right?
Yeah, y'all are going down into the depths of the ziggurat.
Yeah, we could just go downstairs right here. One of these two sides. We can just go downstairs. Everywhere else is going upstairs. You see where we at the top of the map? Those two
yeah, I'm
stairways
trying to
right
think
there are yeah, those are both leaving downstairs. All right, perfect. Go ahead and pick.
if I want to go left or right. I'm gonna go left.
Hmm. Well, if it is, then
And also look around and make sure that all, what is it, 32 heads are accounted for.
Yes. Go ahead and give me a. Well, as you look around, there are 33 people around you. Nobody has faltered.
Okay, good. Yeah, we go left.
All right. As you guys go into the next floor, one second.
I ain't gonna
Y'all
lie.
see that?
From a technology perspective, being able to we see it. Being able to cut off these maps like this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Dang. I think we need to go in a big circle. I think we need to go in a big loop de loop. Like we go straight and then we go to the right. Could be wrong though, because dog, I barely remember the last map that he accidentally put on the screen.
As you go to the left, within this room in the corner, there is another corpse hollowed over, holding the body of a smaller corpse. Skeletons lost to time. Ahead of you is an open pathway to what appears to be a very large room with murals and motifs drawn about the floor.
We're gonna go there and we're gonna inspect it. Real in motifs. Maybe this is some of an importance and somebody can make sense of this.
I
Within,
agree. Uh, go ahead.
no, sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
I also wanted to ask: is it possible to use my Gaussian memory for this, or no?
What factor are you trying to use about it?
The motifs, is there anything that rings a bell within I guess you said 10 years or something, maybe can I is that possible? Or is it too far from that time span to check that out?
So as you look around this room, what you see are reliefs that are depicting what you guys would understand now. Give me a Arcana check, all of you. It should be pretty simple. See how much detail I give you.
Okie dokie. Damn, 18, nice. I got
18,
a 19.
821, 821.
Ah,
Okay. You guys see motifs which are depicting the great cycle. It appears to show two deities, one that looks as if it's building various realities.
Zahir.
In one iteration, it is a world of pure light. In another,
Gabriel.
a world of balls of light. In one iteration, there is nothingness, just a singular individual. Within another, an endless landscape as far as the eyes can see for all of space and time. In the
Okay.
next, a blink of an existence. And in the next, a small moon world surrounded by a landscape of various clashing realities, faiths, and ideals. And on every nexus point, Abyssinus, the deity of chaos, is destroying and consuming them. And at this very last iteration stands Sehanin. Not.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hold up. Listen to me. Not as a protector of reality, but as a protector of the nexus point itself. With those roles, she appears to be one who is protecting the cycle. And as to not confuse, all about these murals are strewn words and brandishments of lies and liar and false gods.
That's a crazy lord job. Hey, we talking about this after the session. Okay. It appear that Sayanine has never been for a Tungren since the beginning. She's for creation itself, with no relationship to her people. She doesn't see us. She never saw us. She saw through or past us. We were merely glimpses in time, moments for she lived to please the endless cycle and to help usher it in. But that leads me to question, what does that mean for her? What is her position in these new worlds? Is she bestowed the same position as a host? We need more answers, but this answer's quite many. Sprocket, do you see another direction for us to go? I feel we are getting closer to the bow.
Yeah, we just go straight forward.
Then straight forward we shall go.
As you continue forward into the next door, there appear to be roots that have grown their way through the walls of this temple. creating some sort of tough ground. It's going to be very hard and difficult to move within this place. As you enter and begin to move, slowly behind you, you hear the slow groans of your companions. As it strikes the
Does any of our
weak-minded-
companions have a?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Does any of our companions have a spell to adjust the terrain here?
As you call out, it falls initially on deaf ears, as this particular debuff affects the weak-minded initially. But as you begin to sort of crawl over these thorns and roots, you hear a irritating frequency emanating from the vines. I need everybody to roll a wisdom save. And I'm going to roll 30 of them.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just going to roll a D100 and call it a day.
All right. Jesus.
I got a 3. So
Out of a D100, we all about to die. Bro, what? Bro, we advantage. No, I'm just playing. That's crazy, though. Jesus, hold on.
Go to 23.
Tron
You got a
almost
20.
saved
You got a 23?
Almost saved.
Almost made it.
As
Saved it.
the
Damn.
vines themselves begin to like Hashirama wood style latch out, impaling and grasping at hypnotized Allura, who believe that they are to become one with the roots, as they willingly begin to give themselves up and become grappled and engulfed by the ever expanding root network. As behind you guys, you watch as the hallway begins to fill up with these roots that are coalescing into a giant wall that it's pressing its way towards you. As you begin to quickly make your way towards the door, I need dexterity saves from all of you boys.
Bro.
Also, Rob,
All right.
how long has it been since I got a
Huh?
Then they got him.
Since you got what?
Didn't get
I
it.
was going.
Go ahead.
How long has it been since I got shot with the arrow?
About 10 minutes, give or take.
Ignore it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 1d6 to regain some health
Cora, don't
points
try
for
to roll
my
twice.
ring.
No, I was gonna say ignore the second roll. That was an accident. I have it. My first roll was a 5.
Yeah, I get 4 health points back because of my ring.
Okay, cool.
I rolled a 17 on the dexterity save.
All right.
I forgot what I rolled.
Lunarion,
One of y'all can
dex,
check.
Rocket. Yeah, give me your dex, bro.
You said, Rock, you broke up for me.
Oh, give me a dex save.
Yeah.
I think I rolled it. I just don't remember what it was. I think I rolled it.
I mean, you rolled a 19, so that's fine. Your save is probably higher. As you both begin to quickly maneuver throughout these vines, making your way towards the exit, you watch as Cora slips and falls. As you both stop immediately, rush back, grasp her by the hands, and drag her to the door as you burst through the door into the next room as the wood reaches all the way out into the archway before it retracts itself back into the wall, leaving nothing but blood, mire, weapons, and memories.
Nigga, did they just insta kill the entire party?
That is an insta kill trap.
The cat is going to what?
Well, I can't say I didn't think that. Wait, what's the car in them with us?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so all 37 of
Well,
those that were selected outside the 4 that were left out are now dead.
Oh my goodness.
but we
You're
still got the
spoiling
ones at
now.
the entrance.
Not now, Sprocket. My subjects were killed by a tree. Sprocket.
Yeah, they're pretty weak.
A tree.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
They
so
had
sorry.
families. Was that the entire God that I spoke to this morning? Oh my God.
There's no
Was
way.
Saran a part of that? I am asking the dungeon master,
Lunarion.
was Saran a part of that?
Yes, bro. The 4 that stayed back. Hold on, I'll give you the.
Oh,
It
so
was
we can stay
Vainif,
back.
Ken Shavar stayed back, Vasira, and Telisira stayed back.
Goodness.
Lunarion, you need some tougher subjects, man.
It's not the time to be saying something so cruel like that.
Just saying. They just tied to a tree. A tree, Cora.
Is there,
A tree.
are there perhaps bodies around? Do we see bodies around, like their limbs and stuff? Or like, are there no limbs?
There are no bodies, no limbs. It's like they were
Okay, so
pulled
they
into the
could still be
wall.
alive somewhere, right?
You don't know if they're dead or alive right now. They're just gone.
He said there's blood. Um, can see if you can suck up some souls.
I can only do it, but once at a time. And even then, there's a pretty hefty cooldown on that ability. At least for now. Plans to expand that, but that's beside the point. We must move forward. We came here for a purpose. It's unfortunate, but perhaps in some ways, this is how it was meant to be. For the Phoenix Rangers to get the jobs done, as we've always done. Let's proceed forward, Sprocket. I am no king. She is no queen. We are merely the Phoenix Rangers.
Well, okay. Or we can keep going forward. Maybe we'll run into the tree.
Within this room, I need you to roll a perception check as you see parts of the wall begin to crack and shift near the door.
19.
With that 19 and that 16, you notice that there is a door in this room to the southeast. However, as you start to walk towards it, you notice an inconsistency in a piece of artwork, a painting, if you will, along the wall to the northeast. almost as if there is a crack that goes from the floor to the ceiling.
Do we wish to proceed in that direction, towards the crack?
Let's go to the crack.
Is the crack emanating some type of like aura?
No aura or light appear from this.
Are there any other doors around?
There's a
Yeah.
door that goes to the room that you just left, and then the other one. Or sorry, if you're not asking me, if you're asking.
No, I'm asking you.
And yes, there's the door to the north, where the room that you just left, and then another door to the east, but to the southeast.
To the east, but the southeast. Sprocket, let's move towards the southeast.
Okay.
But with all these vines, it does appear we're getting closer to whatever it is that erected that tree. I shall have my vengeance for my people. There's no question on that.
All right.
They all died.
As you proceed to the southeast, you find yourself within another very large room. This one depicts. One second.
Our entire like noble guard was just insta killed.
That's
Yeah, they're
that's
trash.
wild. Oh
Bro,
my goodness.
Within this room, there is a single parchment. Along the walls, there are motifs of Sehanine. This appears to be a chamber specifically dedicated to her. Perhaps it was used in some ritualistic purpose in the past. But the writings depict her as a watcher or jailer, one sent to ensure we go to hell. She watched as
Holy
demons
shit.
killed children. She claimed it was Gavriel's will.
This Sehanine has always been problematic. She is a primary reason why I believe that we should do away with all of the gods. Do you both see?
Was always on board with the idea. Definitely seeing all this amidst that thought process all the way through. She needs to go, and all the other gods need to go as well.
I couldn't agree more. Sprocket, will you help us in destroying the gods?
Yeah, sure.
All right, then let
So
us proceed.
simple-minded.
All right, within this room, there appear to be a couple more paths. A hallway that leads to the north without a door. There appears to be a hallway that leads to the south also without a door. And then on the east and west, there are two doors that you have yet to explore.
Are we passing like chests and stuff like that?
Not that you've seen yet.
Okay, perfect.
Y'all did
Sprocket,
skip
let's move towards
a
the east.
treasure room upstairs. It was just lore. So
Last two doors that haven't been opened.
Right. Sprocket, let's move towards the east.
So Lunarion, like, I'm starting to notice like every room that we've been to, they got like some type of drawing on the floor. What's up with these? What's up with these floor drawings?
I don't know. It's very interesting that they all appear to be snakes. Perhaps
And this was a
temple
two-headed snake on both sides.
Yeah, well, perhaps the Zahir and Asmodeus, perhaps this ziggurat was erected after the Allure were transformed into the Yuan-Ti, and they built this ziggurat to sort of formalize all of the information that they knew, and to archive this information for future generations to understand what had transpired among them there during their time. That is my guess.
Oh, so you don't know? Okay, come on. Let's just go through the door then. Well, let's do.
But when you look closer, there also seems to be an arrow in the center there between the two heads of the snakes. Do you see that? In the center there.
Do see that.
I wonder if that means that is where we are. And if we move to the... Let's go to the west. Let's go towards your direction there, Sprocket. Up there. Is that where we came in from? No, I don't think so. We came in from the back. So yeah. Yeah, let's go to the left.
That's the way without the door? Okay. Think?
No, north and south without doors. Left and right have doors.
Okay. So we going north?
North, yeah.
Okay.
Who's
So you
going
proceed
first?
north.
Sprocket.
All right, Sprocket, give me your perception.
Keep the north.
He been living through these mugs, bro. Bro, all them
16.
niggas
I don't live
died,
through
bro.
All right, so you do
That's
not
a
see the
9.
trap. Oh shit, Sprocket. All right,
Come on,
give me a
you
dex
real
save.
nigga, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
17.
There you go. There it is.
So, fortunately, this is not a no damage trap. This is a half damage trap. It's also a deadly trap. As this is a combination trap, this is a arrow trap mixed with a wall spike trap. As you step on the pressure
What
plate,
is that?
you see a bunch of arrows start flying towards you, and as you're dodging them, you fail to notice the wall of spikes that is quickly rushing at you from the far hallway. You take half damage from... See, y'all were supposed to have party members, but y'all took them through the death room.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be 10d10 damage.
Oh my god.
R.I.P.
Bro, Sprocket died, bro. Bro, we about to retrace our steps to get the hell up out of here, bro. What the fuck?
That's 52 reduced to half for a total of 26 damage. As the spike trap, as Sprocket dodges the last arrow, the spike trap catches him on his ankle as you watch as it pierces directly through his Achilles tendon.
Why are you letting me die?
Sprocket, I am not letting you die. I merely wanted to let you lead. Lead us through this tomb to victory to the bow. I will lead in your stead. Please, you stay behind and you follow me. I do not wish to see you get hurt outside of battle.
All right, my first combination trap. You survived. Are you guys going to continue through the trap, or are y'all going to go the other way?
No, we're going to go the other way. No, we're going to... If we continue through, do Cora and I have to make the same, you know what I mean? The same saves and checks?
Triggers within this hallway, yeah.
Oh, fuck it. We're going through. Wait. Is there a door at the end? Yeah, there's a door right there, right? At the top?
Give me a keen mind check. Give me a history check.
Let's see. 22.
With that 22, if you think about it spatially, you have a high enough IQ to determine that that door is very, very close to the way y'all came in.
All right, cool, bro. We turning around. We going the opposite direction.
All righty, we're now back in the main room.
All right, we're going the opposite direction. We're going south. We're going south. Follow me. I'll move forward.
All right, as you guys
First.
begin to go south, Lunarion, give me a perception check.
Oh my fucking. I'm sorry. All this cussing, bro. We gonna get bleep 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 bleep. All right. 11. Oh, almost stole my phone across the room. 11.
11 does not see the trap. Go ahead and give me a deck save.
Oh, there's no way, bro. Bro.
It's a DC 14.
I got a 14.
Wow, you got the 14.
Bro.
Okay. This is actually a double arrow trap, so it's pretty good. As you watch as groups of darts come flying out from the far wall, you were able to dodge out of the way of the volley from the pressure point that you stepped on. With that 11, you can determine that there are additional triggers here in the map, like within this hallway. But as the DM will tell you, this one may be worth it.
I want to summon my spirit weapon.
All right, as you summon your spirit weapon.
I want my spiritual weapon to move forward in front of us.
All right, as it flies forward, one moment.
I want to use my perception to see if I detect any traps. Anything that looks like it could be a trap because I want my spirit weapon to swing at that direction.
So with that perception of 11, you know there are traps in here. You just don't know where they are. It's hard to make out.
Understood. So what I want to do instead is my spirit weapon knocking off any of the traps. Is it invoking any of the traps?
If you invoke the traps, arrows are going to start flying down this hallway. You're going to have to dodge. So you wouldn't want to do that.
Damn it. Okay. Did we take before we got here, was it sort of like a long rest or like a short rest?
Yes, y'all slept all night. Sorry, I wanted to be clear about that.
Okay, fine. Okay. This is getting ugly. But not so ugly. I want to. A second. One second. All right. Can I create a minor illusion of a person?
You could.
Because I would imagine that if a minor illusion, which could be no more than 5 feet, walks forward, it could trigger the trap, but the trap thing would go right through it. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Illusion also can't trigger a pressure plate.
Fair enough. I appreciate you, DM. We're gonna walk forward. Cora going first. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go first. We're gonna walk forward. We're proceeding.
Okay, as you walk forward with your passive perception, you detect another spot in the wall that has a crease.
All right. I wanna put my hand against. No, I don't. I want to look at that wall, follow the crease, and see if I can notice any ridges or uneven planes where there could be somewhat of a trap trigger.
Go ahead, roll me an investigation.
All right. Five.
No, it actually looks really. It's actually the safest door in here.
We about to die. All
Yeah,
right,
I
so we're gonna
checked.
go ahead and proceed forward. We're gonna go through that door.
As you open that door, you hear as darts just start to fire down the hallway behind you. You quickly toss yourself into this tiny where you find yourself in a small space with none other than
None
a
other
golden
than.
statue.
Let's go! We got another one. Sprocket, Cora, we found another golden statue. We are nearly completed. We've nearly completed this tomb.
Y'all hear Lunarion saying something over the sound of.
Uh, what was that? Can you say that again?
We must make it through this trap to get to the golden statue there. Do we could proceed the direction of the darts. We know that there's poison involved, likely because we heard the shh. So maybe there's poison inside of this room. Can we see the trajectory of which the darts are being shot? Like, can we see the direction they're flowing?
Yes, the darts are coming from the left side of the hallway.
Got you. Because we can see it. Can we navigate through using survival checks or something to not get hit by the darts?
What are you trying to do? And I'll tell you how you're gonna do it.
I'm trying to go and acrobat my way, front flip, back flip, splits, somersault my way to this golden statue, and then somersault, back flip, flip, side flip, kick flip, heel flip, my way back out.
All right, give me a deck save.
So I'm not gonna do it. Sprocket, what's your death save?
You are in the room with the statue, so you're the one that gotta grab it, or else they're gonna have to get into the fire. So you are under
All right,
duress.
let's go.
You gotta get out of there.
20. Woo!
All right, 20. That saves as Lunarion moves as fast as he can, sweat dripping from his brows. Very glad his subjects are not here to see it. And he makes his way back into the hallway with you guys. You now have 2 golden statues.
Les, does this golden statue say anything?
Yes, it does.
Anywhere? What does it read?
It says the serpent man with white hair.
The shall agree. Okay.
Great work, Lunarion.
A king's duty. Fuck that. Let's just proceed forward. I appreciate you, Cora. You're doing the next thing. I understand you're a queen, but you're a goddamn soldier.
I don't mind doing it.
You sound
Definitely.
scared.
I'm not scared. But in here, with just us, we are the Phoenix Rangers, and I trust my Cora. I trust Cora. Let's just move forward.
Guess I'll lead the way, Rock, to the next destination.
Your Cora feel
Alright,
anything when he
we are
said
back
my
in the-
Cora?
Yeah, I would say her ears turned a little bit.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Go ahead, DM.
All right, you guys are back in the main room. You can go to the left or the right.
Let's go to the right.
To the right.
Cora, you first.
Yes. I'm ready for this. As I step ahead and move right to the right path.
As you guys step into the room to the right, you find yourself within the suspense.
less than 30 minutes. I was still.
The exit room. As you look about, there are several motifs and murals across this room. One's depicting the fall, but written over them and painted over these ancient drawings, there's a man, a serpent man, one with white hair. And the name they've given him is Zahir.
So here was a serpent man? He was a man?
Huh.
That's what the motifs look like. There appears to be a serpent man with white hair, and they are calling him Zahir.
What the fuck? The lore drops tonight, boys. The lore drops tonight, boys. Zahir. This does not look like the Zahir that I saw. This is very interesting. I wonder if at one point Zahir was in a humanoid form. Let's proceed forward. I wish not to think of these things. I despise that being.
Right. Okay. As I continue to lead the way to the next exit way.
All right. So there are two staircases within this room, one to the north, one to the south. Which one do you take?
Take the. Yeah, last time we went north, so let's go south.
All right. As you go to the room to the south, this room appears to be a small room, and within it, the walls are clean. Perhaps some sort of rest area, foyer. But all you see is that there used to be a hallway, but it is clogged with debris. No one can get in or out of this space except for the staircase above.
Well, guess we're going out, guys, right? Well, there's
Do
nothing
you
in this
two need the
room.
rest? Do you two need the rest before we proceed? I think
I'm
Sprocket
oh,
deserves a bit of a respite, just for
good idea.
enough time to return his vitality to what it was.
I'm good if y'all are good.
What
No,
is your health
Sprocket, you need
looking like?
rest.
Yeah, I agree with Core.
I'm the toughest goblin around.
I mean, fine, but our party is gone. There were 32 men and women, maybe even more. Do you think that just the three of us is strong enough to take on the might of an opponent, of a being that would ordinarily take 40 individuals?
I
I don't know about the two of you though.
Rockets,
What?
I have 20 gold. I'll give you 15 gold if you rest right here.
Okay, deal.
All right, we take a short rest.
All right, and we will end it right there just because the next part of this session deserves me at 100% because it's going to be epic. I want to get that
Okay.
up, so we'll play it safe.
Nigga, you killed our entire party. Fuck 100%, bro.